She came out the barn door with the dildo. Did you hear that? Yeah, that's it.
Covey leader to identify Baker T. Rambo, Mesner, Ortega, Coletta, Jorgensen, Danforth, Barry, Crackhour.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike?
How you fellas doing?
And now you're Rolling Road with Crackhour and Dirty Mike.
This is Colonel Trump. Talk to me, Johnny.
Thanks for the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
All right, Rolling Road Podcast. I'm Dirty Mike, and guess what? Guess who's back? Crackhour.
Yes, I am. I'm back, son. Back from the abyss. The depths of hell is what I call it.
Yeah, tell us about your surgery, man.
It's 8 days of torture so far. My voice. No, I had my tonsils taken out, man, because I kept getting infections in my throat all the time. I wouldn't say all the time. I had 2 infections in my throat within an 8-month period that caused my tonsils to swell up and stuff, and I had to have it drained, and I was just getting sick of that. So I elected to have my tonsils taken out, and it was the worst thing I've ever done to myself, man. I'm going to tell you that. But it was worth it, you know? Hopefully we don't have this infection problem because there is no tonsil to even have an infection now, you know?
Yeah. Well, did you, it was outpatient surgery? You didn't have to stay in the hospital or nothing?
No. It took like 45 minutes to have them carve that crap out and melt all that stuff in my throat, and then like an hour in outpatient surgery, and they're kicking me off to my wife. What's crazy, though, is they carved that shit out, and they burn the whole back of your throat, and you wonder why it hurts so bad. I mean, it's excruciating, you know? And you can't even swallow. You can't do shit. You're not eating nothing, dude. You're just miserable. And then, like 3 days into it, I was so sick of the pain, I actually watched the tonsillectomy on YouTube just to see. I was like, I got to know what the hell they just did to my
sent
throat.
that to me.
Dude, it looked like an abomination. They're literally just pulling out these like golf ball sacks out of your throat, and they're melting everything behind it. And I'm like, that's why I feel like this. Oh my God. And then like the whole back of your throat, when you look at it, it's just covered in this giant white scab everywhere. And I'm still talking funny from it right now too, because it still kind of hurts, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm back. I couldn't take it no more, man. You know me, I can't shut up. I got to talk, dude. I'm ready. Whew, let's go.
Well, we missed some things last weekend.
Yeah,
there
important
was
things.
UFC 264, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. And, he broke his leg kicking the guy in the first round.
Yeah.
And Poirier got a TKO.
Yeah.
And, it's crazy because of the things that he was talking about, things that he was talking about pre-fight, and then during the fight and all that. But, we got a video we can watch.
His post-fight.
Yeah, the video that we have is for post-fight. And this is Conor McGregor being interviewed by Joe Rogan.
All right, you fuck.
Fight obviously stopped in a horrible way. Give us your thoughts on how it was going.
I was boxing the bleeding head off him, kicking the bleeding leg off him. Usual shite dive to close the distance. This is not over.
Yeah.
If we have to take this outside with him, it's all outside. We don't give a
You just call him Tom Sawyer. This is insult.
Man, you better start learning how to speak some gypsy over here, son.
Is what broke your leg.
There was no check. There was not one of them I checked. Your wife is in me DMs. Hey,
Oh, yeah,
baby,
there we go.
hit me back on my chat.
Why send me DMs?
I love it. Your leg snapped in half. You've lost the fight, and you're still talking shit about his wife.
Conor, you missed with a punch and stepped back.
Yeah, that's crazy. You see, I can't even understand half the shit he's talking
I can.
about.
You can't speak pikey. You got problems that mate.
Yeah, we're bringing it back, man.
I understand everything he said there, but yeah, man, it's not classy to talk something about someone's wife like that, man.
I've kind of lost
you're supposed to
respect
leave shit
for him,
out.
man.
You're supposed to leave your feelings out like that. You can talk all the trash you want. Like, I can call you a piece of shit and, you know what I mean, tell you I'm going to beat your ass. But, man, you don't talk shit about people's wives and their daughters and kids or whatever the hell he wants to start, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, it makes you look trashy. You know what I mean? It's definitely not helping you when you're laying on a mat with a broken fucking leg and you're still talking shit about his
he also
wife.
tried to kick him during the press conference.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I've kind of lost respect for him. I remember when, you know, he first started out, he was, you know, a bottom up story going on, you know, and he started out from the bottom, and then now, you know, he started making millions of dollars and stuff, and he's got his own company and all this, you know, making booze and stuff, and then I just don't like all the crap talking that he does, man.
Yeah, he's just not winning because he got paid.
Your wife send me DMs.
He's a paid fighter, man. This is what happens. I'm not saying you don't pay fighters. What I'm saying is he got his significant chunk, man. He made like $100 million to fight Mayweather. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's lost that hunger like before he was paid. When you're not paid, man, you're fighting in the hopes for a mansion and a good future for my family.
Yeah.
You know, and now he's sitting in a mansion, you know, just ordered his second Lambo.
talking
And then he's
shit
like,
to
but I
everybody.
got to go fight this guy. You just got to really want it. And most people, when they get paid like that, dude, they lose it, man. They lose that drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why I like watching women's UFC versus men's UFC, because there's just something satisfying about watching two women kick the
Yeah,
shit
see,
out of
that's
each
what
other.
it is. Spandex man over here. He's like, man, you know, I mean, the angles you get in UFC. What's wrong with
Well,
you,
no,
man?
you gotta understand these women are rough looking, anyways. If you want to talk about that,
Not
but-
all of them. Are you kidding me?
Well,
Not
I'm
all
just
of them, Are you
saying.
kidding me?
Yeah,
wrong
they're
with
still
you?
great looking women, but what I'm saying is I'm more like the aspect of them fighting, because seeing two women fight is I mean we've seen UFC, we've seen wrestling,
Yeah.
we've seen boxing
Yeah.
forever, and it wasn't
No,
until,
it's different when you see two women go at it, for sure. I get where you're coming from. And, you know, I've told you this before, though. Women fighting to me, when one gets knocked out, I can't stand watching one get knocked out because I just have emotion for her, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can watch dudes get knocked out all day. I'm laughing. I'm like, you got knocked out, you know?
Yeah.
But a girl gets knocked out, I'm like, oh, my God. I just
Yeah.
want to hold her head and be like, you're going to be okay. Just shake it off. It's going to be fuzzy. You're going to be warm inside, but you'll be all right.
The one thing I don't like about fighting, and you know, is that the risk of injury to brain injuries and stuff.
Well, I mean, every time you fight, man, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sitting here talking shit about concussions in football, people protesting concussions, but we're willing to have a sport where you can take a tibia right across your forehead.
Yeah.
You know? And it sounds, if you pay attention to UFC, I don't know if you listen, but it sounds like a baseball bat smacking you in the face
yeah.
when they get kicked like that.
To be able to break your leg by
Man.
just kicking somebody.
Oh, seriously?
That's a lot of hard kicks that you're throwing. You're throwing hard enough kicks to break your own leg.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy right there.
Yeah, and that's how they fight, though. You looking for that paycheck, and to them, it's not even a paycheck, man. These are fucking Spartans. They want to just prove a point. Like, I will fight anybody on the planet. Imagine being able to say that, dog. I wish I could say that.
Yeah.
Imagine being #1 heavyweight champ right now, and just be put him in the ring right now. I'll knock you the fuck out. Anybody get in the ring with me right now, dude. It's got to be crazy to have a privilege like that, but. Connor's kind of pissing it away here, man. You know, if he does make a return, I hope we see a broke-ass Connor is what we see. Like a dude that looks like he's from the streets. He's hungry as hell, because I don't see it no more. I see this paid dude coming out, and, you know, Connor's still a badass, would fuck me up any day, but I don't know, man. He's lost the will to fight, and I
He's
bet
really fast.
I'm going to tell you what. You take 80% of the fighters, I bet, if you gave them $100 million, I'd be surprised if 80% of them could pull their head out of their ass after that. You know what I mean? Dude, it probably takes a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, it'd take away my hunger. If I just fought and won $100 million, I'm like, I'm good for the rest of my life. My kids are good for the rest of their life. I mean, do I have to get punched in the face right now?
Get my ass
You
kicked
know?
for $1 million right now.
Right. So I don't know, man. You got to want it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, earlier this week or about the same time.
Yeah. What else we got?
Richard Branson goes to the edge of space in Virgin Galactic.
Does that not sound like the most badass, like, Western name ever? Like Richard Branson.
Yeah, it sounds just like
You
a
know what I
Western
mean?
name.
Right.
But,
And he owns Virgin Airlines, you know?
Well, he went into you know, he's the founder of Virgin Galactic.
Yeah.
And they're a commercial spaceflight company. They traveled 86 kilometers in height in a rocket plane called VSS Unity, which really just like it's a plane that drops out the rocket, you know, from underneath it, and it shoots off. But I got a video we can watch right here.
Nice. You brought a video of it? Let's go.
Yeah, it's right here.
What I love about it is the aircraft itself, dude.
And
it's
the
like
most
two
amazing
planes, you know,
is gonna be that
fused
view out the
together.
window. When they see the
You can
curvature of
mute
the
it
air
if you want,
first,
yeah.
they're going to watch the sky.
But yeah, here they are coming up.
I mean, look at that. It's literally just two planes fused together with his damn badass ship just right underneath it. This is what I admire about what Richard's doing with his space program is you're not in a big-ass tin can rocket shooting straight
Yeah.
up. That's gonna be cool as shit. You just go for a flight, and then it's any time, Ronnie, just pull the button, and you're gone, buddy. You know?
Yeah, they've been
And
making these kind of planes for a while now, but they finally got it out.
Look how magnificent that engine looks, though.
Yeah.
Look at that power coming out of it. Look at it, just like a perfect fucking burn coming out of that cone.
Yeah, and then you see, they said that the video freeze a little bit.
It does, but look at this second like wave right behind that. You see that?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? The thrust it makes is just making this crazy little vortex in the middle right there.
Yeah.
Look how badass that looks. Like a paper airplane I used to make when I was a kid in class all the time. It looks just like it, dude.
Yeah, and it's funny because you see NASA and all of their different rockets that over the years, they don't have like advertising on it. This one's got advertising.
Oh yeah, he's gonna let you know. Damn right. Virgin Galactic, baby, stop on by. We'll give you a ride to space.
Yeah.
But I like it, man, because this is what I envision space, like some drone-looking ship. I'm tired of the conventional rocket tin can garbage. Just it's so hideous, man. You can't tell me these people can't make a starship already. Like Elon Musk couldn't make like a cool TIE fighter taking off going to the moon. Come on, man.
There's still an atmosphere, and that's why we were looking at Neil deGrasse Tyson's talking about it, saying that he actually didn't go to space.
Yeah, look at this picture right here, people. Look at that.
That's not
you
space?
can see the ball. That's not space. Look above him. It's what?
Oh yeah, okay.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, Mister, you got to word everything perfect, or I'm going to prove you wrong just because you didn't word it right.
Yeah,
I got a big problem with that guy, man. I'm sorry.
Well, if you look from like what you're saying from his point of view, it looks like it is in space.
Yeah. And then it's a free fall. I get it. That's probably what Neil's arguing too, is you're not sustaining an orbit here at all. You literally just projected yourself up with the force of your engines. And as soon as they cut out, you're free falling back to space.
Yeah.
And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but when you're in an airplane, if you cut the engines out and free fall, you'll be weightless floating around inside it in any craft. Doesn't matter how high off the ground you are, as long as you're weightless, you know what I mean?
I saw that. I remember in the Wild Boys episodes where they had they're on that Russian ship it was a Russian airplane where they'd go up and then they free fall down and they're doing stuff.
Yeah, NASA uses one for training too. I'm pretty sure they all nickname it the Vomit Comet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just literally just goes up and it comes back down and up and then it just free floats down and that's where you get
that would be pretty sick though.
But they did make it a space. I don't care what anybody says, man. They were on the edge right there. I mean, what more has he got to do? Which he's about to. I mean, you want him to see him go up out of the atmosphere, fly around for maybe like 20 minutes. And then glide back down, because that'd be cool. Because he's like, look, I just made it to China in 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my rocket seemed to work, people.
Yeah.
But what I like, I love his ships, man. I mean, look at that design. That shit is, especially when you see the whole thing taken off the tarmac at the runway. Dude, that's some badass
Well, I mean,
shit.
it's funny how The Simpsons predicted him going to space in 2014. They had an episode where it showed Richard Branson in space.
Because everybody knows The Simpsons was written by the creator of the simulation we live in.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why they always give you little tidbits all the time. The Simpsons are known for, you can look that up on YouTube. They're known for all kinds of predictions and crap, supposedly because of the show, you know?
Yeah, I've seen they predicted Donald Trump being president, stuff like that.
I'm just saying, man, watch it be like the simulator programmer guy himself. Like, I made Simpsons too, bozos.
Yeah. And then you got how you got Elon Musk saying he wants to go to space and Jeff Bezos.
He does. And did you know that Elon Musk paid, I heard an article, a news report that Elon Musk put the $10,000 deposit down to be the next one to go for a ride in one of these Virgin Galactic rockets.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So he doesn't discriminate just because he owns SpaceX. He's like, hell no, I'll take a ride in that shit. And I heard that he put the $10,000 down for a deposit.
It's funny how we got this billionaire space race going on, but nobody wants to like go and like investigate the ocean and shit to see if there's UFOs underneath the ocean.
Man, I get that. We've literally haven't even discovered more than 10% of our own oceans. It's the most barren place we've ever been because you can't get to depths and shit. But why? I'd rather see them all invest in, like I said last time, man, this drone technology. We should be zooming around our planet in badass electric drones right now.
Yeah. Well,
just like the movie, what movie was that, man? Avatar. Remember those ships that were in with the big giant inducted fans and stuff? How come we don't have those? Right, we do have those. They just won't give them to us.
That, but we don't have them yet. But I mean, this billionaire space race, what's it going to culminate to? Just a bunch of billionaires leaving and going to Mars and starting their own utopia.
Yeah.
I mean, is that the ultimate goal?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be easier to go to the moon and do it, right? I mean,
it would, but for some reason they don't want to go to the moon. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Something about the moon that the reason why we don't go back to it, and there's other countries that are, but
Mars is a hell of a lot harder and further to get to, but it is more Earth-like. it's more capable of being a planet again than the moon would ever think about being. Maybe that's a big reason why, but there's a lot of money spent on that. But I believe we should do that though, because that's where the human species needs to go. Like I said, man, I feel like in 200 to 400 years we will be a Star Wars kind of civilization. There's no way we won't be. I mean, come on. Think about the shit we probably got in space right now ever since Trump announced the Space Force.
Yeah.
Does anybody find it funny that ever since we heard about the Space Force, you haven't heard anything else ever since, have you?
Yeah.
Not a single article. Not, hey, check out the ship we're going to be using for our Space Force. Hey, check out the outfit they're going to wear. Check out the captain. This is captain from the space. No.
Well, they
Why?
switch a lot of
Because they're
stuff
already
in
on
Air
fucking
Force.
like TR-3Bs floating around our planet right now. Nobody knows it.
Well, I mean, if I were to do it all over again and say, you know, I want to join the military, and you know, I was about 20 years old, I would join the Space Force. There would be no doubt about it.
I would
join
too
the
in a
Space
minute.
Force.
You know what my belief is on the Space Force though is?
So,
I believe that there's so many eyes now with cameras, telescopes, everything like that. There's so many people curious now. I feel like they only said they are creating a Space Force because they probably already have shit and they don't want you to find it before they tell us that they had it.
yeah.
They don't need you on your telescope finding like 3 ships docked somewhere they're not supposed to be that say USA on the side of them. And Michael's like, what? I just found a Death Star. What the hell is this? You know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, so what's up with your dog, man? Let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk about that. While I had my damn tonsils taken out, the day I had my tonsils taken out, that night, my dog decides to get in my wife's purse. He's a damn golden doodle. He's just huge, man. He's got, you know, he's an ox. The dog is huge. But anyways, he gets into my wife's purse, grabs her square pack of Trident gum that has like those 30 or 40 pieces in it, you know, eats the entire thing. And then my kids and my wife come running up telling me the dog's falling over, shaking, there's something wrong with him. I go out there and damn sure he's laying on the floor. He's all convulsing and shit. And I'm like, what is going on? Come to find out there's some, there's an ingredient that it's made inside of that gum. It's Xylink or something like that. But it's highly dangerous for dogs. It causes them to go into like, you know, tremors and stuff like that so bad that they can't control it. They can't walk. And liver shut down and stuff like that. So we had to rush them to the damn emergency room. Well, she did because I just got home from surgery.
Yeah.
And damn, she ended up sitting up there with one of my daughters till about 5 o'clock in the morning. It took them 5 hours to work on him and stuff. Yeah. But he got some IVs, got fluid in him and stuff. And he come home and he's been fine ever since. But
yeah,
dude,
I don't know why they don't tell you about this because I've never even heard about this. You know,
nobody's heard about this. People, listen to me. Why the hell would they make an ingredient in a gum that most people would eat gum? Okay. And a lot of people have dogs. So, I mean, do they get cases every single day? Trident's getting a phone call talking about, you just tried to kill my dog, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't.
Why would you put it in there?
It.
I don't understand it either. There should be no reason why there's something like that. Yes, my dog's not supposed to have gum, but if he gets it, I expect him not to be dead on the floor from it. And it was instant, too. Like, they heard him chewing on something. Next thing you know, he's floundering on the floor. It's not like he hung out for a day and was like, oh, something's not right. So I was surprised he made it out of it. I was scared, man. I was worried about it. Dummy.
Yeah, me too.
He's a
man.
big old ox, but I love that dummy.
We're going to get a picture of him
man.
up here.
Yeah, I should. He's a big old boy.
Oh yeah, he stands about what 5'6".
Yeah, easily because he looks me in the face when he's on his back legs, dude.
Yeah, he's a golden doodle.
He's
right?
a golden doodle. Yeah, yeah, and he's a beast.
It's like a horse.
Yeah, I never thought he'd be that big, and I told the wife I just didn't want a little dog because she always likes these little like. Girly dogs that fit in purses and shit, and I was like, "That's not a dog. I'm done with. I want something that's gonna eat someone's ass because we got our girls and we're in the country, and he's super friendly. But I wouldn't want him to bite me in the ass, dude. He can mouth the basketball at the house. Like,
I bet he'd run somebody off if somebody came out to the house.
Dude, I got this dude like a half acre in back of the house that's fenced in. You've seen it. He's got a good sized yard, and he can never make full speed back there. Yeah. You can look at him. He's just like half bursting. I'm like, dude, you would not want that dude on your ass. And he's gotten out of the house a couple times, and we live on 5 acres. I can't catch him. Yeah. That dude runs, dude. I start running, and I can just see him disappearing like the Matrix, and I'm like, I'm done. I just turn around and go get the car. How do you get
him back in the house?
I turn around and get the car. And then when I jump out the car, when I get to him, I'm like, I'm going to beat your ass. And he just jumps in the car with his head down.
That's crazy.
I know, dude. He's so annoying. He's such a pain in my ass. But yeah, at least my boy's alive and he's doing good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I gotta watch out because I use gum. I buy some gum when I go to work.
Yeah, think about that. And you got your dogs, dude. Right. Yeah. Imagine your dog just getting a hold of a pack of your gum and now he's dead on your floor when you get home.
Cooper's had some weird things going on because Cooper, he's a pug, right? So he's a little mixed up pug. I don't even know. He's not like
Dude,
full
talk
blood
about
nothing, right?
picks. You need to put his pick on here.
Yeah. So he was he was acting weird one day. We picked him up and he was like falling over, looking like he's high as shit. And I'm like, what the hell did he get into? And we had no idea. We had no idea. And I'm thinking that maybe I dropped the Tylenol or something on the floor or something. He got a hold of it.
Yeah,
but we don't know. And then he went to bed and next day he's totally fine. So I have no idea what happened to him. But
so my man just wrote it out. He seen he was hurting his shit over here, Brandon, and he's like, "We'll see you in the morning, bud."
Hopefully.
Wow. Well, good thing he was all right. But dude, that's Cooper though. You guys got to see a pic of this dog. Michael definitely.
I'll put a pic up there.
He's got teeth that literally just go where they want to on his body. Dude, he's amazing. And he's a pug, so he does that whole.
Yeah.
Dude, he's awesome.
He's got
Cooper's
sleep apnea for sure.
And you joked about that before, but I really think you should make the Coop coin. I'll invest in it. Come on, man. Make Coop coin.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, we're trying to figure it out right now, but it'd be cool to start our own crypto. But crypto is really in the shitter right now, and it's
even
really
if it wasn't in the
pissed
shitter,
off.
you still need a lot of money to start cryptos. It seems like most people, you have to put a bunch of money in it for your coins to even be worth anything to be considered a crypto.
I was just doing it as a joke anyway. It's a joke, but then Dogecoin started as a joke, so you never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's how it goes, man.
But I also yesterday I watched Space Jam Legacy, and I don't know if you remember Space Jam with Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I'm old.
Well, they made a sequel, and it's pretty cool. It has LeBron James in it. It's a little bit different. It's got it's a different story because in the old one, Michael Jordan, the aliens come from space to challenge him for a basketball match. Well, this one's a little bit different, and it's about his kid's a video game maker of sorts, and LeBron's trying to get him into basketball and get him to play more basketball and all that, but then he ends up going into a computer program and going to Toon World and gathering up Bugs Bunny and all them to help him out in playing basketball against his son's video game. So it's hard to describe it. You have to watch it, but it's pretty good. It's not too kiddie. That's one thing I liked about it. It's not really kids.
So they got kind of like
movie.
adult sarcasm in there. It's not just boring kid.
It's Bugs Bunny, man. It's the real Bugs. They brought back real Bugs Bunny stuff.
Bugs,
so all the old gags they used to do and everything.
That's the thing about this movie, though, Space Jam, man. Do you think most kids nowadays even know the original Space Jam movie or the characters are even? I mean, do you kids even know who Bugs Bunny is? Wile E. Coyote? Are they even allowed to show you Wile E. Coyote anymore? That's probably hate culture. They probably consider that like the Dukes of Hazzard, and they canceled Wile E. Coyote.
Well, they tried to cancel Speedy Gonzalez, but he's in the movie.
Underlay. I used to love that dude, man.
Yeah,
the classics, man.
Oh, they put him on the movie. They have Marvin the Martian.
I just wonder, man. I wonder if kids like 25 and under actually know who half the characters are in Space Jam.
Yeah.
Or they just come out of the movie all confused, like,
I'm sure there's kids that watch Disney Channel that have no idea who Mickey Mouse is.
They
just know the new Mickey Mouse
right,
stuff.
The new Mickey Mouse, right.
They don't have the old stuff on there.
And what's up with redoing all the characters? And now when they redo them like Bugs and stuff, like the only Bugs that's left is like a little baby version of them.
Yeah.
On an episode. It's like, can't we just have a real Bug? What? Classics,
well, they did have one. What was it called? No, I'm thinking Muppet Babies, but didn't they have the Bugs Bunny Babies episodes?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was called. I know what you're talking about, though.
Looney Tunes. I don't know. What to look it up.
Yeah, who knows,
but,
man? I haven't watched that shit forever, dude.
So you've been looking at the Nissan 400Z, huh?
Yeah.
What's it looking like?
It looks like a badass new car.
Well, I pulled up a video here for you.
Did you?
Watch. Yeah, check it out.
Hell yeah.
And it's not really
you
like
got volume. It's got first start on it, too. I wonder if he talks about a motor.
Yep, so that design is reminiscent in the rear taillights and also in the vents in the center of the dash. So front to back.
Because what I've understood from speculation is this got a V6 twin turbo making 445 horsepower.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the 1990s Nissan Z. Yeah, they got the Fair Lady Z decal on there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it does resemble a 350Z or 370Z.
No, it looks good, man. And like I said, this is supposed to be debuting on August 17th in New York City.
Look at that whole digital.
It's gonna make its production.
Right
yeah, dude, it's fucking gorgeous. This car looks great. And like I said, Nissan's gonna try to keep this car affordable. from an article I was reading, they said they have it right at 35,000, but by the time they're said and done, it'll probably be in the 40,000 range. But
Yeah.
not bad if it's coming V6 twin turbo 445. I'd pay 40 for it. That's a fun car to drive. I can have fun with that. We can go do donuts. We can drift. We can kick a Supra's ass all day long in it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
Super owners.
Like,
I love Supers. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying
it's a lot in the same class as a Super, but I just don't see a Super being able to race it like that. So
you know what I like about his body? If you just looked at that last image we just seen of that front shot, it's got a lot of the GTR look to the front and side body panels. You can see a lot of the GTR in that, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty.
It's
sweet.
tough, man. It's tough. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm a fan. If that's what it's gonna look like, I'm a fan. And what's good is, I've had my pickup truck for 10 years, man, and I'm looking to get rid of it. And I keep telling you I want to buy myself a family car, but the kids might be sitting in the back seat of this thing.
Well, if you were to get a car, what were you thinking about getting?
Honestly, if I could just buy my car right now, like I told you, I'd probably buy a used 2010 GTR right now. But with the kids, man, I got to be a little more practical. So like an SRT Charger or something like that, 4-door, CTSV 4-door, something like that.
Well, they got us with the drag pack that you can get, and you can like the scat pack and everything, and you can you get tires. You got like everything that go drag racing with straight out the factory.
I tell you what's really nice though for family ride. Have you seen the new 2022 damn Chevy Tahoe SS that's coming out?
No, I haven't.
Dude,
seen
you should bring up a picture of that real quick, B man.
Yeah.
2022 Chevy Tahoe right there. SS, just put in SS Tahoe.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Bring that black one up right there. Or the blue one, dude. Either one of them are nice. I was thinking about that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's
sweet.
pretty.
Oh, they got a 2-door version.
Yeah. Yeah, the SS always comes 2-door. There's a 4-door version of it. I guess they do have a 4-door version of it.
Yeah. No, I like it that they have a 2-door version.
Dude, like that gray one right there. Go back, B-man. That one right there. Look at how sick that looks.
Yeah.
Damn, that thing looks clean, don't it?
Yeah, what they got for motor in them?
I drive the hell out of that.
6.2?
I don't know, probably. Most likely. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
I just caught a glimpse of it. It should tell you right there. Go back. It should tell us right here. 5.3 liter and a 6.2 liter.
Oh, okay. So you get and then a 10-speed automatic. That's not bad. I mean, I like.
Dude, I'm looking for a family car. I'd get the 6.2 right there with the 10-speed.
Yeah.
I just, me and my kids
even
are
a
trying to pass
5.3,
people
like
to get somewhere.
Mine's a 2019, and I got a 5.3 in mine, and it's got plenty of power and get up and go for me, man.
And you can get it in the supercharged version too. I don't know how much power that's coming in, but like I said, man, I really want like an SRT Charger. I know Dodge fucking history of transmissions, and I'm gambling right here, but dude, it's a 4-door car. It's super wide. It's got plenty of room for the family, comfortable, and it makes enough power to pass and stuff on the highway.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about dragging ass places. And it has to be an SRT. Yes, it does. Not a RT, not a fucking V6 garbage can. I just, give me my SRT Hemi and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I just need some power in a family car. Or like I said, CTSVs would work. They make decent power.
What about the new Mazda RX-7?
It's good, but I'm looking family, man. Family. Like, because I have my S10 street/race truck, so I have a truck. I can just use that to haul my garbage off if I have to with my trailer.
Yeah.
And they I have an F250 right now, people. 6.0. It's 2004. It just hit 200,000 miles. I've had a truck for 10 years. It's a nice truck. I love it and all, but it's expensive as hell to keep this son of a bitch alive all the time, and I'm done with it.
It's not that bad of a truck.
And it's a 6.0 that everybody hates. Everybody knows that it gives you shit, but I've spent like $6,000 keeping this truck running in 10 years, which isn't that bad. I've had a truck for 10 years,
Yeah.
But it's time to get rid of it, man. I'm so ready to just use my S10 street truck/race truck I have for whatever I need a truck for, and then buy myself a really comfortable, but yet has to have good power.
Yeah.
I'd really want that Lamborghini SUV is what I want.
Yeah, I know we talked.
You got $300,000 I can borrow?
Well,
because that's ideal.
I've been thinking about getting a boat, man.
I know you have.
I've been looking at getting a loan, getting a boat, but I'm still not sure exactly where I want to go. I'd like to get a center console boat because I like the way they look, and I want to do mostly going
And we
out
like
fishing.
fishing, right?
Yeah.
And then you can take a girl out cruising and shit. Dude, women love lake rides. Nighttime, some champagne and shit, just cruising around looking at lake property. That's what they like.
Well, if I get one, I want to get the LED lights for it too. So
yeah.
we can
Oh yeah.
ride
No, you
around
gotta
at
have
night.
it glowing like a UFO for sure.
'Cause most of the time we go fishing at night. So
No, I think it's a good idea, man, because, you know, I've had plenty of boats in my lifetime. We've always had great fun. It's time to have a boat again. And like I was telling Michael, y'all, we need to get some microphones for our phones. And we could just do a podcast off his boat because ain't no one else doing that shit.
Yeah.
It'd be cool as hell. And not even trying to tell y'all what we're doing fishing, just literally like doing what we're doing now. But yeah, I'm going to be like, hey, you have to hold on. My rod's folding over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people would enjoy that. And we do a lot of bank fishing and shit. We could set up our tiki torches, do it. I just think we should do some mobile podcasts for you people. Make you feel like you're at the campfire with us. When we're drinking
well, I
beer
mean,
at
that's
the
coming
campfire on
soon.
the
We
banks.
gotta get out and go fishing again.
Damn right, it's summertime, man, and I'm all done with this bullshit. Finally, I'm ready to get back out there. But I think you should get a boat, man. I think it's a good idea.
Well, I mean,
especially that I'm not having to buy it. So yeah, buy yourself a boat, man.
You get to go more places with a boat. Yeah.
Way more places. Yeah, and you have better chances of catching fish.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
That's the one thing that sucks about bank fishing. You're so limited the whole time. You know.
Well, I like the idea of a pontoon too, because with the pontoon you can take the whole family out.
Yeah,
And
you just have a
take-
lot of room. You know.
You have a lot of people that you can take out with you. You can
You
actually
and your girlfriend can
spend
spend
a
a
day.
night on it. You
Yeah.
can literally anchor out in the middle of Murray right there and just you're having a great time on the lake for the night. There's a lot of people that spend the night on the lake, you know? A pontoon offers a lot of, I think the best thing for you, if you did get a pontoon, is hell driving it back and forth. You should pay for a slip. Slips
Yeah.
are like $120 a month and just pay for it till winter, and then we'll pull it out in the winter, bring it to your house. Springtime comes, drop it back in your slip.
Yeah.
That's what you should
It's
do.
just more of like the prices got to be right too, because I'm trying to keep it under 15 grand. So
You can get a quality boat for that, dude. Yep. Just make sure you do your homework and take me with you.
yeah,
You know
I'll
me,
take
I've
you
had
with
like
me.
40 boats, man.
So tell me about Rambo bikes.
Rambo bikes, man. This is an article I found about these electric hunting bikes. These people are selling an electric bike. It's 100% electric. Their bottom of the line bike they got is damn $2,000 for an electric bike. It's got a 500 watt motor on it, capable of 35-mile range. Okay, and they're saying the thing about their bike, what they're trying to sell you is like WMA lands and stuff like that, protected lands. You can't go on there with anything, like even an electric golf cart, because it has a differential fluid in it and stuff. You can leak,
Yeah.
you can pollute the land. They won't let you in there. These bikes are 100% electric. They can't leak anything, so they're environmentally friendly. So you can use them in hunting areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
here-
just found an article about it. You got a video
Start
right
that
here.
video up.
There you go. Hit the volume on that thing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See that now? He just didn't have to walk 4.5 miles back there. He's got an electric bike.
Well, it looks
super
like it's
quiet.
got pedals on it, so he's pedaling it too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Exciting and takes serious preparation. Feeling like you're the only one for miles draws us closer to Mother Nature. Rambo Bikes introduces a game-changing electric-assisted bike for those of us who can't wait to get far into the backcountry.
Oh, it's electric
With a 48-volt
assisted.
Samsung lithium battery, 750-watt mid-drive motor, 4-inch tires, 9 power levels, and 7 gears to get you where you need to go, you will want to get one for your next trail ride. There's
Man,
some
now I
light
actually want to
assembly
ride
and
a
easy
bicycle.
setup when you
like
first
that.
get your Rambo bike for the first time. After you have assembled the bike, take it for a short test ride. Make sure the front tire is on square and not crooked. If your brakes are rubbing and your derailleur isn't shifting properly, you might need to make some minor adjustments. Start with the brakes.
Seems pretty
To
cool
square
though,
up your
right?
brakes, loosen
It comes
the
in a
two
box,
screws
put it
until the
together.
calipers are
Super
loose.
simplified
Grab the brake
electric
handle
assist
and
bike
pull it
right
tight.
here. My only
This will
problem with
square
it
the
though
brake
is, like I
pads
said,
with the
dude, the
disc.
bottom of the line version's
holding-
$2,000. Okay, their Venom, which is their number 1,000 watt motor, you're getting 5 extra miles. It's capable of 40-mile range. $8,000 bicycle.
Dang. Yeah, that's a lot for a bicycle.
Dude, I'd buy a Rhino or something like that, like a Ranger or something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean, what
Or
are
a
we
four-wheeler.
doing?
You can have a virtually
Right.
brand new four-wheeler for that.
Dude, I'd have a super nice side by side for $8,000. I mean, I
Yeah.
get where they're being able to go with these things. I get it, and you're quiet, but man, that's a lot of money for a bike right there.
Yeah, Segway makes electric bikes too.
Yeah, but nothing compared to like Zero or someone like that.
Well, this
dude.
one's more like a
need
dirt
to-
bike.
That's what I'm talking about. You need to check out the company Zero. You want to look at some real dirt bikes, electric
Yeah.
dirt bikes.
Yeah, that's great.
That ain't shit, dude. Check out Zeros. They're like the number 1 electric dirt bikes, dude. They're insane. They're so nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like the idea of
It's the one Tom Cruise used in the movie Oblivion.
Yeah.
Remember that dirt bike he was riding? That come from the company Zero.
Okay, so this one's more like a motorcycle then.
No, they have full blown dirt bikes too. I didn't know they
Yeah.
had street bikes. The only ones I know they made was the dirt bike.
Yeah, well, it's coming along, man. You have
That's
electric
it
cars.
right there. It's
have
just
been-
got street tires on it.
Electric cars have been around for at least 20 years now, and now we got to the point where Teslas are so popular. I don't see why Harley Davidson ain't making one.
So let
Like,
me try
look, dude,
and
my dude's
qualify.
cooking. My man's hauling ass on that thing.
Yeah,
But he's got street tires on it. He's driving on the road. Ones I was watching was all off-road dirt bike riding. But yeah. But they're making these. They're pretty cool, man. Imagine riding a dirt bike that makes no noise. Just the wind
Yeah.
rushing by you and a little bit of crunching under the tires, man. It's got to be pretty cool because I grew up riding dirt bikes my whole life, you know?
yeah, I like them.
But then again, there's nothing beats that two-stroke just pinging away and ting, ting,
Oh,
ting,
yeah.
ting, and that smell all up in the nostrils. Oh, it's like
Yeah, I
a
like
cologne.
that two-stroke. I had a two-stroke four-wheeler, that blaster that I bought from you that one time.
Dude, it hauls ass, dude. This Zero ain't no joke, bro. It'll haul ass. Yes, sir. I don't know how much they are or nothing like that. I just remember when the movie Oblivion came out, I looked up what bikes they were using in the movie. I'm pretty sure that's where I learned about Zero and then started checking out their shit. And I was like, man, this is pretty cool. I never knew they made it. And then there's a guy on YouTube that does, like, you know what trail riding is? Trial riding, where they do all kinds of crazy crap on them on dirt bikes. You know what I mean? And they jump up on shit and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a kid that does it all through a town, and he's on one of those electric bikes doing it. It's cool. He jumps into a pool at the end of it, lands in the deep end, and just rides right up out of the pool, out of the water and everything, because it's an electric bike.
So
it
you
doesn't
can
stall
go
out.
underwater,
Yeah,
huh?
no, he just comes right off the diving board, lands in a deep section underwater, and literally just rides out underwater. It's crazy, dude.
But I'm gonna try.
But yeah, that's pretty cool, Brandon.
To the motor here.
Found a little article on it. Fingers over here. It looks cool too, don't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of range it's getting out of it. I don't know what kind of top speed. I know it hauls ass though, and it looks like it hauls ass. Listen to it.
Oh yeah, it kind of takes off, huh? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hell, anything's possible with Tesla motors and shit nowadays, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But
Well, I
yeah,
mean-
these bikes are cool, man, but I don't get where they're at, where they're getting this. I mean, I know there's technology people that goes into these bikes, but if I buy an electric bike for $8,000, it better be spitting a roost behind me, and I ain't pedaling assisting shit. You know?
I like
better tote me up
recently
this damn hill.
you got Teslas become so popular. You got Teslas everywhere now.
Yeah.
You got other electric cars that are coming around, or hybrid vehicles and stuff.
That's right.
I can see that, now they're starting to make them popular for motorcycles.
Mhm.
And I can see in the next 10, 20 years that Harley Davidson comes out with electric bikes. And
What do
then
you mean?
got
10 or 12 years. Harley's coming out with their e-bike right now. Check it out. They got a
Yeah.
full-blown electric freaking street bike. Me and Sean were just talking about this because he's a club,
Yeah.
Sean rides, and he rides for a club. So I was asking him a question. I was like, hey, man, seeing you're in a club, would you allow me in the club if I had one of these new Harley electric motorcycles? It's still a Harley, dude.
Yeah.
Still made in America, but it's electric.
Can you imagine seeing biker gangs that all have electric bikes?
No, because they're already tough enough and shoot you in the face. Now you can't even hear them coming up on you.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be better, though, because when they come by in the packs, it'll scare shit out of you on the highway sometimes when they're passing you at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You go from nothing to just this right by your window. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. I mean,
see, that's it right there.
I think I would.
The Harley Davidson live
Because
wire
I like
electric
Harley
motorcycle.
Davidson, so I think that I would like to have a Harley Davidson electric bike.
There you go. Check it out. Look at that thing, dude.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder if they discriminate, man. It's electric. They're probably going to kick your ass because it's probably only got a range of 100, maybe 200 miles, something like that. And they ride all the time, you know?
Yeah.
It ain't like you're going across the country on this thing. I'd love to see you tell your bike group, like, hey, man, you're going to have to wait like 2 hours. I got to charge the bike. You know? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But it is pretty cool. As soon as somebody figures out perpetual recharging motion here, which doesn't seem that fucking hard, people, I mean, if an alternator's spinning, it's making electrical current, which should be charging a battery system on this bike, but yet we're not seeing this out of nobody, people, and they have every excuse on why it doesn't work. But literally, if you can't turn an alternator that fast. Ooh, I can't make an induction box that just made it spin at 45,000 RPMs. Hey, guess what? That's only when we're doing 6 miles an hour.
They do find a way of recharging during braking.
No,
And-
that's stupid. I see all their dumb shit with the recharging and braking. I want recharging while the tires are moving. That's the momentum you need to be capturing. Don't tell me it can't be done. Come on, man. But yet they can put a thermonuclear fucking battery in some space damn rover that's crawling around on another planet with a nuclear power system inside of it.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
man.
solar
This world
panels
is
and
so
shit.
crazy. No, we don't know how to recharge from a tire spinning. It's impossible.
Well, I mean, you got solar panels that they tried that with the car. Tried to put solar panels on the car. It just doesn't make enough power to support an electric motor. So
Yeah,
it only went like 10
I don't need
miles
your
an
solar
hour or
power.
something.
I have 4 tires on this car that are spinning at crazy speeds, and with induction box, reduction box, whatever you want, you can easily turn it to any RPM you want, dude. You should be able to have some kind of onboard charging system. It's just it's amazing that it's not there yet. It really is.
Yeah. Well, click on that 2022 Mazda RX-7 that pulled up there.
This is just thought, though. This isn't coming out yet, though.
Oh.
The 2022 is still speculation. There's still not an RX-7 coming out yet.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know of, anyway.
Yeah.
Fingers, pull this ad up right here. Come on. The RX-7.
He's on his phone playing around.
In February,
Not
though,
paying
they started
attention.
making parts for Mazda again.
Oh, it's a rendering. That's what we're looking
Yeah, it's a rendering. People are hoping a new RX-7's coming, but there's nothing in the pipes of an actual physical RX-7 coming, I don't think.
Yeah. Well,
But like I told you that...
they messed up when they made the RX-8.
But I told you that Mazda just started making a whole bunch of parts for their 2nd and 3rd gen RX-7 so people could finally finish their motors and shit because they were missing a lot of parts that weren't in production no more. So I guess February of this year, Mazda started making a bunch of parts for their motor again. Over
I don't see why they
parts.
I don't see why they don't, continue to make the rotary motor and they
You tell me. It's an insanely good motor, dude.
And it's always been pretty cool, especially the one that was called a 13B. That was in the 94 style.
Dude, especially when you get into triple,
RX-7.
quadruple rotor motor. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
These things are nasty.
3 rotors.
Holy shit.
Why don't we have an 8 rotor yet?
We don't need an 8. The 3s and the 4s just look like some pissed off animal, dude. It's like the closest thing to a transformer you can get.
I was looking at these videos of the liquid piston engine. Have you seen this shit?
No.
All right. So there's this thing called a liquid piston engine. And I've been looking into it, and it works a lot like a rotary engine.
You got a picture of this right here?
You have to pull it up.
Liquid piston engine, man. I got to see this. Come on, man. I got to see this. What are we talking about here? This sounds interesting.
Yeah, just pull it up. Liquid piston engine.
Actually, it sounds like any other piston because you squirt
really
liquids
new.
on top of the piston that combust.
Yeah, it's something that's very
After
new,
they're
so
compressed.
they're still working on it. So you see through liquid piston rotary engine.
Yeah, but that's just because it's see-through. They just want you to see the parts that are working inside the rotary motor. Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's just a window inside the motor?
No, it's an actual motor. It's called a liquid piston engine.
Oh, okay. Because the way they got it, they're showing you a see-through panel on a rotary motor is what they're showing you in that. So, okay, here you go. Yeah, liquid piston motor on this one. The X engine from Liquid Piston, huh?
Yeah.
Give me some volume here, B.
Yeah, that's about all the volume you get right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a rotor in it just like a rotary, and the liquid comes through a cavity inside of the rotor. And it kind of gives, balance to the engine.
It's not triangular shaped either. Those oblong shaped.
To be honest, I certainly am not an expert on how this thing works at all. But yeah,
it looks like it's working just like a damn
the intake comes
rotary
through.
motor, just a completely different design on how it's pushing it in and taking it out though. What?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, look at the crank even floats too though.
Yeah.
It's not in a fixed position.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. If I can
So
only
you just took
describe
in
what
your
it means.
you just took in your gulp right there, okay,
Yeah.
and then you just combusted it right there.
Yeah, that's right.
And now it's bringing this compressed air back in. It's ready to fire again, and it should
So
smack.
it works a lot like a 2-stroke motor in a way,
It's weird, man.
Yeah. And
I wonder if this is better than the triangular design though that rotaries are using, a more triangle type piston versus this oblong setup here.
Yeah.
And look at this. Is this a ridge right here I'm seeing right there on the back wall? It is. Look at that. See how the back wall's not smooth? It makes like a heart right there.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder what kind of longevity you're getting out of this motor scene. It's got to clear those humps on each side.
How
like
much
that.
wear
I don't
does it?
know.
Yeah, how much
Right.
wear does it cause on that? But yeah, it's got a hybrid cycle. That's pretty sweet. You know those little spirographs that you use when you're a kid? That's what it reminds me of.
So it picks it up here, it dumps it all off here, and when it's smashing its full compression right there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
But then it's picking it back up here from this charge down. What? It's going to exit it through the exhaust chamber and then grab the new intake chamber?
Yeah, that's what it does on each
That's
side.
so
One,
weird.
you got an intake side and you got an exhaust side.
Because look, intake just filled it up. Now it's going to dump off right here to get stuck in that pocket so it can get compressed and then blasted as soon as it gets compressed. Oh no, it fired over here too. Oh my God, it fires on every one.
Oh yeah, it's like 3 spark plugs.
So each place does its own.
Here's an actual video of it testing.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to take the place of a diesel motor.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's going to, like, for, like big rig trucks and stuff.
Because this thing makes monster amounts of torque or something?
Yeah.
No shit.
So.
I've never heard of that one, dude. That was pretty cool.
Over there playing with toys and shit.
Look at that plane slash thing here right there in that video. That's crazy. Man, there's so much new stuff coming out, people. It's almost fun to watch, man. So many people are so creative. I can only imagine the shit we'd make if we had a pile of money. I know I'd be out there every day. If you give me like $100 million,
I'd definitely be trying to do something like liquid piston engine or
I'd be
something
building all kinds of crazy shit.
Well, it's good if somebody's trying something different than the regular old combustion engine and everything.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to get away from it sooner or later. That's why I really feel like the drones is the way to go with that, just because it gets us up out of everybody's way.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of space up there, people. They want you to make you think it's dangerous and we'll all die, but there's a lot more room in the sky than there is following the one road we're all stuck behind some jackass every day. I tell my wife all the time, that's how I know I live in a simulation, because every time I leave the house lately, there's some dude doing like 15 miles an hour below the speed limit. And it's only because when I left the house, I was like, man, there better not be some jackass that holds me up. As soon as I get on the road, there he is. How are you today?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just random things happen to you.
Because we live in a simulation, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's crazy.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
I am too, man. It's about damn time, because I'm going to tell you what, man. It really takes it out of you. The doctors, they don't tell you the truth, people. They just tell you that you're going to be in some pain. Here's some medicine. Just go home. You'll be fine in a couple days. It's bullshit. It was literally like a hand grenade went off in my throat. But yeah, day 8, I'm doing a lot better. I can talk now, and I can just about swallow again, you know?
Yeah.
But I still have pain. Don't let me get you wrong. You swallow the wrong way every now and then. You get sharp pain behind your tongue and stuff. But we're almost done, people. We're out of the woods. And we're back. We're more back. Going 8 days without podcasting and shit. I know you people love us. You're not fooling nobody. We're going to drop it on you.
Yeah, well, I've been getting on TikTok a lot, so you can check out Dirty Mike 81 on TikTok.
Better be wearing your sunglasses, people. That's all I got to say.
I'm
Lord help us.
I'm going to have a lot better videos coming out soon. And, you know, if you want to give to the show, we got a Patreon account, Rolling Rogue Podcast. And
yeah, you definitely check out the show. Check us out on Instagram. Always check us out on Facebook. We're always posting something on Facebook. We got a Facebook group. Please join us. And please, every time you watch this podcast, people, at least hit the like, comment, and subscribe button.
Yeah.
Takes 2 seconds. It's not hard. We're not asking for much, man. It helps us out a lot.
Free podcast, man.
And I'm not going to lie. I do the same shit. I'll literally watch someone's show for like an hour, people, and I don't even hit the like or the... I mean, I'm sub to them, don't get me wrong, but I never hit the like, and then I started thinking about it now that we're doing it, and I'm like,
yeah, we got to get back
I'm a hypocrite. What am I doing? So, yeah, everybody I know now is probably like annoyed with me because they've gotten 100 clicks from Crackhour now. They're like, dude, will you just stop? I get it. But, yeah, check us out, man. Please help us out. Patreon, anything. Everything, man. Check out Mike on TikTok. He does this thing. I might do some TikToks, people, but it'll probably be like dad humor because I got 2 little girls at home, so... Dirty Mike, though, I mean, cowboy bathtubs, baby. Have a good night.
All right, see you.